Here's the Windows NT boot screen. We'll hit, it got VGA mode and normal mode, so we're going to go in the first mode, normal mode. Here we got the same boot screen we have to boot up into Windows NT4. Here's the main screen here, and we do Control Delete. We'll be right back. Here we are booted into Windows NT4. We got the tips box here we did in the last video. We're just going to close out. Explore more features. Here's my computer, just like in the original video. And all these drives here. Here's the floppy drive, the C drive, the D drive, E drive. We got the control panel on this, printers, and networking, or dial-up networking. We're going to go into D where the installation is, and click on NT. And those are all the Windows files that we have for Windows NT. We'll just close out of that. Hit the X. We got program files. We got Windows NT. And then we got accessories, pinball, Windows messaging, dialer, and hyper terminal. We should check out pinball, and here's all the files for pinball. Click over here, all the files for pinball over here. Click on pinball.exe, and we got a game. It's loading. There's no sound drivers, so we'll have to get that installed on here before we're going to do a multi-boot video, a 4-part video on different operating systems on one computer for the Windows operating system. And just show you that there's pinball here on this computer, and here are the options. Right here to play the game. Got sound, music, player controls, help menu, help topics, about pinball. Got the game, new game, launch ball, pause, resume game, high score, demo, and exit. We're just gonna exit out because we're just gonna show you what kind of game we can play on here. Go to Windows messaging. And we got all these programs here for Windows messaging. So, Exchange. And I'm not sure what this one is. So we just do all those. We could click on Exchange, I guess, 32. And then we could set up a mail on here if we wanted to. Just go to, it says select the information services that you want to use with Windows messaging. So we could use those if we want to set this up. We can do automatic, and then we can do manual configuration if we wanted to. So let's just set this up. Go next. You must provide the path of the location of the post office. If you do not know the location, see your Microsoft Mail administrator. Let's just go back. We don't know what this is going to do. I just wanted to show you this. Then we got an error message here. Oh. Okay, well we screwed something up there. I don't know. And we got accessories. Image value, word pad. Okay. Let's click out of that. And go down to start. Programs, accessories, and go to games. And then we got Free Cell, Minesweeper, Pinball, and Solitaire. All on this Windows operating system. We'll be right back after this. Bye. Welcome back. We're gonna go down to Multimedia on the start menu, and we have a CD player for this is the Windows 95, 90, 96, 98 years, and they had the CD player for playing CDs. They didn't have media. Well, they had media player right down here, but it didn't play CDs, so they had the separate program for Windows NT in 95 and 98. Eventually, they got rid of that program and they put it all on Windows on the media player, Windows Media Player. So we'll check out Windows Media Player. That's what it looks like in Windows NT. You can update this too. I got the update somewhere, but we'll find it. Okay. I'm going to go back to the start menu. Go to settings, and then we got the control panel here. It's just like in Windows 95, the control panel's here. Got all the options for setting up your hardware. But in this version of Windows, we didn't have the device manager because it was just an experiment at the beginning. They wanted to try something different from the normal Windows and DOS programs, or DOS operating system. So they made Windows 3.1, 3.51, Windows NT 4.0, which is the one we're in currently right now. And we got the display, and we can got screensavers. There's none right now, but we got the plus pack on here that came with this, so we can put on different screensavers if we wanted to. We got the appearance. We can change the appearance of Windows. We can change on the desktop, on all the icons, and then the icon spacing, the menu, the message box, and everything. We can change all the colors if we wanted to. We don't have to, but we could. We're not going to do it right now. And we got the plus pack here, and we can change change the icons on here on the desktop, the My Computer, My Network Neighborhood, recycle bin full, recycle bin empty, and we can change default icons, change the icon, and add large icons, smooth edges on screen fonts, everything like that. It's just we got that, and then we got the startup now. We can, oh no, this is the settings, excuse me. And then we can change. Right now we don't have any drivers for this computer, so it's just stuck on 16 colors at 640 by 480. So I mean, that's how it goes for now. We're gonna cancel out of this. We can go to devices. This is a unique feature in Windows NT, and it shows you all the devices that are enabled or disabled, and you can start them up right here. You can do a hardware profile, go to help, and then when you're done, you just close out. And if you click on one, I think you just go click on that, and you can stop it if it's started, if it's disabled. I don't know how. You just go to start up like that. We're going to close that out. It's got network, PCI cards, ports. So you can do COM 1, COM 2. I think there's only one COM port on this computer. Go to cancel. We're not going to do anything with that right now. Got UPS. It's got the system. So click on system. And it tells you what version of Windows we have, who it's registered to, the type of processor. It says what's on here. And then we got, see right here, there's no device there's no hardware profile. So, oh, here it is. Never mind. But it doesn't show the. It shows the all the profile that we have here. It doesn't show the device manager in here. We don't have that option on all these options we got clicked on here. General, performance, and we can change the page file if we wanted to. Okay, on performances and environment, we're going to show the NT environment, all the options there. So we just hit the X or hit cancel, whichever you want to do. And we got services, right? That's the same as what we looked at before under devices. It just shows all the services that are running on here. We can start, stop them on these options here. Click on one and go start up. And go. We got SCSI adapters. So and we got drivers. So you got properties here, and it shows the properties. You got driver, resources, what resources it's using. And we got let's go to multimedia up here. We don't have our sound drivers on here either. We'll have to figure out how to get sound drivers on here. Video, audio, media, C, music. Devices, and it shows all the devices that are hooked up to the computer. Alright, go to properties. We'll click on audio drivers. Go to properties. There's no options there. There's no active devices. We'll go down here, go to cancel. We can also add and remove those devices if we needed to. We'll figure out something. We're gonna do a multi-boot on this machine anyway. And that means where you can have different operating systems on one computer, and you can boot into different operating systems, but you gotta reboot the computer every time. So to get to the other operating system, we'll do a 4-part series of different operating systems, starting with Windows Millennium Edition, which was I hear is a crappy operating system, but when I had it, I thought it was a pretty good operating system. I went from Windows 95 to Windows Millennium Edition when it came out anyway, and then I went from Windows ME to Windows XP, so I skipped 2000 Professional Edition. But that's a whole nother story. Let's continue working on Windows NT here. So we did the control panel. We got the recycle bin just like on the original, just like we have in Windows 11. Now the network neighborhood, this is what it was called originally. There's no network available, so. And it's got my briefcase, the Internet Information Services if you have Server Edition. Got Internet Explorer, but we'll update this somehow and get it up to speed so we can do a multi-boot on it. Well, we're going to redo this machine here though. We just did this to see if this operating system would run on this machine, so I did a test on it and it runs perfectly fine. It's like any other operating system out there. Alright, I think that's it for today. Please like and subscribe. Like and hit the bell notification to get all my videos. Have a great day. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye. See you next time.